Hey, what am I supposed to say? I'm just kidding. Hey guys, coming to you live from BVSA. The topic we're covering today is how does look good, feel good, play good come into effect in baseball, and I think we'll jump to other sports too, but anybody want to take it away?
Yeah, how can we talk about looking good? People might not think we look so good.
Well, that's a good point. Well, for me, I think it's a big factor that I don't really care.
I think you also speak for yourself because I'm a damn good looking guy. I've been told a lot in my years.
For sure. So yeah, how does that take into effect in terms of a player's perspective? And you guys have played at some of the highest levels here in the building, so go ahead. Yeah.
I gotta go back to that.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Is that family members? Or
Virgin suit your mother joke here?
No. Yeah.
Calm down with the mom jokes. All right, but no, it's not just family.
I know.
All right.
But how does it make you feel as a player? You know, you see guys with all this type of swag, this, that, and the third. I know for me, I just got married, love you, Suze. When I put on that suit that day, you know, you put on a suit versus, you know, t-shirt and shorts, you know, you feel good, you look good, you're walking around, you think, you know, my issue is I wake up every day, I look in the mirror, no matter how disheveled I am, and I think I look amazing, you know, but it puts a smile on my face. So when it comes to playing, I think players feel the same thing.
Yeah, I have to agree. I mean, when I was a player, just speaking formally for myself, is, you know, I had to try to always get my number. I mean,
yep.
the feel good and play good really took toll with me. Plus the superstition of it. All right, I wasn't gonna play good if I had my number. You know, running out to the field, I couldn't step on that white line. You know, if I wasn't a guy who were any of you guys a guy who wore like your pants up and needed the high sock look?
well, we played in different eras, you know.
Oh, I had the high socks.
Oh, yeah, they didn't have socks back then.
We had stirrups.
Did they have gloves?
We had stirrups. We used to cut the stirrup.
Wow. No, there's kids cardboard behind.
You know, anytime that stuff comes up, we're going to hair.
Frank played in an era where they used the gloves in the outfield and just threw them and left them there while the team switched. I'm just kidding. Why did I have the hair thing?
And you had to clean your horse's poop from the horse's body. my era, we used to cut the stirrups, put a little elastic so you could jack them up. So yeah, I did that.
That was nice. That was nice. And
You
yeah,
altered
so
your stirrups. So the look was make the stripe longer in your
High, long stripe.
All right.
Yeah.
so as a player, I think I needed to feel good. I really did. I don't think it transferred into playing well. I thought I just always played well because I was a stud. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, I thought that I had to feel good. And as a coach, looking at my players, I want my players to feel good. If you think a certain look or a certain number is going to make you play well, then go do what you have to do, because I want to always try to get the most out of my players that are playing for me.
Yeah, I think the game of baseball too, more than a lot of other sports, wavers on confidence because it's a game of failure. You fail the majority of the times you're out there and you're still one of the best players. And just that little added, I'm looking good out here, I feel good out here. Like I played in college ball with kids that shaved their forearms, like religiously, and I never really understood if it was for the taping method of it, like, hey, I want to.
I hear it now, but I was one of those kids. I used to.
So why did you do that? Was that a taping thing, like you tape your wrist, or is that like?
I think for me it was a little. It was more of a look thing and a feel thing.
Yeah.
I thought by shaving your forearms, it looked a little bit more like your forearms were jacked, and maybe your arms came through the zone a little bit faster. That was me, but.
And you know what's funny? All the kids I played with that shaved it, they were the Popeye forearm kids.
Yeah.
They were the ones doing the curls and the chin with the veins popping down everywhere.
Yeah.
Those are the forearm shavers.
Yeah, as a coach, I don't mind my players wanting to look good. The only thing that I will step in is if somebody wears their hat backwards. Like, not the Ken Griffey look, but like, you know, if you're disrespecting the game and you know some kids have their hat backwards, no, I gotta make them turn around. But as far as if they want to wear the high socks, fine, do it. If you want, you know, certain wristbands on either arm, as long as they stick with kind of the color of the team, I'm fine with it.
Yeah. I remember we went through like a big fighting kick. Do you remember that when those first came out? You know, they had
all the bracelets and the necklaces.
Yeah, they said they had the copper in there and it helped with blood flow or whatever. Which was probably just a bunch of BS. But everyone was getting their team colors and twisting them and clipping them up. And
Those are fighting words.
Yeah. No, I see what you did there.
I want to go to you, Frank, on this, because I think some of the players that have the most swag. Like, I watch your son play, and man, he's a great little player. But he always comes up with. I think one year, I think I might have got him like a couple of wristbands. I think they might have been pink or yellow. No, you know what it was? It was a sleeve.
That lime green sleeve.
The lime green
I remember
sleeve.
that thing.
And I didn't think he was gonna wear it. He wore it. And he made it look good. But you know, certain players make everything look good. And I think little Zach is one of the kids that has swag and is a good player. But I mean, you've seen it. You coached him. I mean, you're being a father. How do you feel about it?
Well, when we decided that we're going to talk about this today, I thought back, and I really can't think of any players that I played with, coached, that aren't into how their uniform fits and how they look. And there's different eras that have long pants, short pants, jacked up, tight, loose, whatever. The flat brim hats now, the hats the way...
Helmets, no helmets.
Yeah. But yeah, I think everybody's into how they look in their uniforms. They want their uniform to look the way it makes them feel good. And like Tim said, I definitely think that it adds to the game a little mentally. And you got to be feeling good. Like as a coach, the one thing when I was coaching the little guys, when a kid showed up to a game or practice with baseball pants on and didn't have a belt on, I just got to it. How can you not wear a belt? You got to wear a belt. But back to Zach, you mentioned Zach. I have two boys, both very different in a lot of ways, but both of them absolutely meticulous about the way they wear their uniform. Frankie's definitely more conservative in the swag, but it's got to be his way and the way he feels comfortable with it. And Zach, on the other hand, Zach is Mr. Swag and wears so many different guards and things on his body, this year in high school was the first year in a long time that he wasn't wearing that fluorescent colored helmet and his number 83, and it's almost like
Kryptonite?
Yeah. I mean, he still did well, but it's almost like, wow, that's weird. And he felt it. As a matter of fact, when he wasn't going well, we decided he wore his number 83 jersey underneath his high school uniform.
Did it help good?
Because
I like it.
So
I wore the same style shorts every day.
two different degrees, but everybody feels good when it's right. What's right for everybody differs, but yeah, you gotta feel good.
Now, do you think there is a too much? So,
Well, I can't go there.
going back to football, Odell Beckham's $250,000 watch that he's running around with. Some people gave him a ton of crap for that. That might make him feel good out there.
It's not the right time for that.
We love our puns.
No comment. No comment on that. But if I was on the field tackling him, I might try to grab that.
Bomb in the pocket, I'm trying to see
There's
that
no
thing,
pockets in the football uniform, but
They have
definitely
instant replay, slow motion. They'll take you away. But yeah, and the slowing the game thing down, like actually Zach just asked for one of the hand things, which I haven't even seen one, but I said, do you want that to prevent injury? He goes, not that, it really looks good. So you walk, or you get a hit, you gotta take a couple layers off, and then you gotta put a couple layers back on. Some people...
You actually have a good point about that, though, especially at the highest level now with instant replays. You got another extra quarter inch or whatever on your fingers.
Everything's becoming so finite that you give yourself an extra inch and a half coming off your finger, you're going to get a little bit more of the back.
And how about this thing, the stand thing? Most kids aren't wearing that.
Oh, the helmet guard?
Yeah.
I actually get
That's
that
a cool
one for
thing.
safety.
Yeah,
that
makes
makes
sense.
total sense.
But kids didn't start wearing it for
fish.
safety. They thought it was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, you heard it here first. Look good, feel good, play good. That's how you do it, boys.
Then what if you're feeling good and you stink?
Oh, that's a whole
Different insult.
You know what?
Whole different talk. Whole different time.
How long do you stay with that look until you change it up?
If you want to figure that out, give us a call down at BVSA. We'll do a little evaluation for you and let you know where your swag level's at.
And you can get a lot of the swag stuff from Instant Replay right here in our building.
Yep.